Well, I thought it was really fitting that an award that is going to celebrate people who have spent a lifetime championing the arts sort of behind the scenes, not as artists, but as catalysts really, was to be named for Peter, because there's nobody else, I don't think, in the country who has done what he has done consistently for 40 years in terms of supporting Canadian artists. So we're very proud at the National Arts Centre that the award has been named in his honour.
Peter Herrndorf's record of public service, or of service to the arts and culture sector in this country is, I mean, I can't think of anyone that you could say has done more. Whether it be public broadcasting, both at the CBC, where he did an extraordinary job, to TVO again. His tenure as the chair of the board of the Stratford Festival, is now moving to Ottawa and doing things out of one institution, but reaching to every single part of the country and taking what's happening across the country around the world, which is done entirely by a fuel which is Herrndorf, is really extraordinary.
Peter Herrndorf is an architect, a civil engineer, and a builder of the arteries that keep the Canadian conversation going. Nobody in the last 50 years, and there are great figures in the Canadian arts, nobody comes close to him.
I mean, the guy is Captain Canada. He really supports artists. He believes that they represent the very best in Canadian society, and so he spent his entire career trying to make and create an environment where artists can really perform at their very best. So I think, you know, catalyst, champion, and Canadian, that represents Peter.
We often joke that Peter Herrndorf has the largest Rolodex in Canada. The truth is, he does have the largest Rolodex in Canada, and he makes sure he stays in touch with all of those people. I think his Christmas card list is now between 4,000 and 5,000 people, each of whom receive personal notes from him. He's the only person I also know who does not use Wi-Fi.
He calls many of his friends, he certainly calls me on every birthday in the last 50 years and says, hello, all right, stand by, and then he sings the entire happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. He doesn't need to do that. And he's not asking for anything in return. He's sort of just saying, I'm there, I'm thinking of you. Everybody
wants to be known and wants to receive a call from Peter Herrndorf. So not only does he know everybody, but everybody is sitting waiting thinking, I hope Peter calls. That's pretty cool. You can get, that's a powerful tool, to have an entire nation sitting around going, geez, I hope Peter calls this morning. By the way, I hope Peter does call.